My name is Mary Eliza Hendricks. I am a senior BA theater major, and I played Puck as well as was a design assistant for Midsummer Night's Dream.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is Ariel Friendly. I'm a senior musical theater major, and I played Hippolyta and Titania.
Hello everyone, my name is Cassie Armendo. I'm a senior BFA musical theater major, and I played Helena in A Midsummer Night's Dream. So the interesting thing about being on Zoom for this particular production was because we were such a large cast, and a lot of us had not worked on Zoom in the show this year. So kind of adjusting to that with these really big, intricate scenes. You'll see once we get on the stage and do it that there's a lot of running around and just a lot of action in this show. So being kind of stuck over a screen and trying to build that energy in your body just doesn't work a lot of the time. So I think we were able to try to fiddle with it the best we could. I know some people would even go after rehearsal and meet up together, and we would go right outside our little theater bubble and try to rehearse our lines together. So that made it more of a little bit involved experience, but it really wasn't until we got to the stage that it was able to blossom.
I think it was a very smooth transition. It was a very fast transition. So I definitely felt the pressure, but it definitely made me want to work harder and really get these words in my mind, not only in my mind, but in my feet as well.
For me, the hardest part was that I'm a very physical actor and Puck is a very physical character, and therefore rehearsing over Zoom and then moving to in person, the biggest hurdle for me there was getting the whole show in my body was a lot harder over Zoom, obviously, and felt very different once we got it in person, because it was hard to really understand a lot of the ins and outs of what we were doing with this convoluted plot over Zoom that was only really prevalent when we got it in person on stage in our bodies.
I think what was super helpful was our wonderful guest director, Ray Proctor. I think a lot of people who weren't as comfortable were able to adjust with it because he was able to explain it in such a way that it seemed like normal English nowadays instead of old-timey and classical.
The fun thing about Puck is this very interesting, fun creature. A fairy, but also not like a Tinkerbell fairy, a mischievous fairy, and their language is very sing-songy. It was very much of an acting exercise trying to get into a character that's not human and has different rules and laws that govern their psyche and how they view the world around them, and how time works for them. So I think that was a very fun challenge for me.
Well, first, this was my very first classical piece. I had never Shakespeared in my life. So this was very, very difficult for me, especially for the language, because this is not an everyday language for everyone. I definitely learned the value of using your words and understanding what you're saying. This language was used in the early 1600s, and they used this language to talk to one another, and they spoke to each other how I'm speaking to you now. So looking at it through that lens really helped me understand how he wrote and how I could interpret my characters today.
Enjoy the show, everyone. I hope you have a great time.
It's a fun, zany, crazy, silly time, and I think you'll all enjoy it, so.
Thank you so much for sitting with us, and let's get this ball rolling. Enjoy the show.